Dear students, a very good morning. In this video, I'm here to share a small story about parts of speech. Learning parts of speech is very important in English grammar because it is the basic thing that help us to learn English grammar easily. So, let's move on to the story. Once upon a time, there lived a couple named Mr. Noun and Mrs. Verb. The couple has three children. First is son named pronoun and two daughter. One is adverb and another one is adjective. The son pronoun has to do all the work of his father in his absence. Two daughters love each other, but there is a difference in them. Adjective loves her father and brother and keeps praising them. Adverb loves her mother more and she always modifies her when there is a need. There are two servants in the family. One is preposition and other one is conjunction. The preposition is the chief servant. He is the official servant of his master. Conjunction is the family servant and looks after every member of the family. Finally, interjection, who joins the family in the times of joy and sorrow. All these characters are mentioned in the story are known as parts of speech in English language. Hence, there are 8 parts of speech. So now tell me, who are all the characters mentioned in the story? Yes, totally there are 8 characters. They are noun, verb, pronoun, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, at last interjection. So let's see all the types in detail. What is parts of speech? Every sentence is made of a group of words. Let's discuss with an example. Rohan is a good boy. This is a sentence made of group of words. And Rohan is a good boy. In this example, they used 5 words to form a sentence. And these words are different types based on usage in the sentence. Let's see all the types in detail. So these are the 8 parts of speech. Now let's see the first one, noun. A noun is a word used to name a person, place, thing or an idea. For example, Virat Kohli is a person. Mumbai, it is a city. Book, it is a thing. Idea, like love, faith, honesty. So these are the example for noun. Let's see some more example. Sachin is a great player. Here, Sachin and player comes under the category of person. Ahmedabad is a big city. Ahmedabad and city will comes under place. Honesty is the best policy. Both comes under idea. So this is example for noun. Next, let's see pronoun. Pronoun is a word used instead of noun, that is replacing a noun. Now see the example. John is a boy. John is 8th standard. John likes to play cricket. So in this sentence, John is a noun. Instead of noun, we are going to replace it with the pronoun he, because John is a boy, so we are using he. In case if there is a girl name, you should use she. Let's see some example. Sheena is absent because she is ill. So here she is the pronoun. The second one, we need to work hard to complete the task. So in this sentence, we is the pronoun. Next, third one, you are good at your studies. You and your is the pronoun used in the sentence. Now next we'll move on to the verb. Verb is a word used to express an action or state of a subject. Example, actions like swimming, running, playing are the examples for verb. And also be form verbs like is, am, are, was, were, do form verbs do, does, did, have form verbs have, has, had, all will be comes under verb. Let's see some more example. She danced on stage. Here danced is a verb because it is an action word. Jaipur is the pink city of India. Here be form verb is used in the sentence. He feels happy today. Here feels is the verb. So now let's move on to the next one, adjective. Adjective is a word used to describe a noun or a pronoun. Example, he is a boy. See the second example, he is a brave boy. Here, brave is the adjective because it describes the noun. Let's see some example. There are 20 girls in this class. So 20 is an adjective here. Next, they live in a beautiful house. So beautiful is an adjective used in this sentence. See the third example. Ben is an adorable baby. So adorable is an adjective in this sentence because it's all describes the noun. An adverb is a word used to describe a verb or an adjective. So previously we learned adjective that it describes noun or a pronoun. Here adverb that describes verb or an adjective. See the example. She danced on stage. Here danced is a verb. The next example it's given as she danced beautifully on stage. Here they used beautifully, which means it describes verb, that is danced. They described the verb danced. She danced beautifully on stage. So beautifully is the adverb. Let's see some more example. The flower is very beautiful. Here very is an adverb. Alex was running slowly. Here slowly is an adverb. The race finished too quickly. So quickly is the adverb used in this sentence. Most of the adverb ends with ly. And the next one we are going to see is preposition. Preposition is a word used to link a noun or a pronoun and indicates the direction, time and location. See the example. The cup is on the table. Here on is the preposition because it indicates the location where the cup is. Let's see some more example. There is a cow in the garden. Here in is the preposition because it comes under location. Next one, a little girl sat under a tree. Under is the preposition used in the sentence. Third one, the museum is open from 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily. So from and to is the preposition. It indicates the time. Now let's move on to the next one, conjunction. Conjunction is a word used to join words or sentences. Example, Ram is good at studies. Hari is good at studies. Both are different sentence but gives same meaning. So see the next one. Ram and Hari are good at studies. So we used and to join both the sentences. Let's see some example. I ran fast but I missed the train. Here but is the conjunction. 2 and 2 makes 4. Here and is the conjunction. She usually eats at home because she likes cooking. Here because is the conjunction. The last one is interjection. Interjection is a word which expresses some sudden feeling or emotion of a person. See the example. Damn, we cannot go out of our house for 21 days. Here, damn is the interjection because it expresses the emotion of a person, which means damn means feeling so irritated. Let's see some more example. Hooray, we have won the game. Hooray is the interjection because it is used for victory. Next, alas, she is dead. Alas is used when one is sad. Bingo, we learned all 8 parts of speech. So bingo is expressing happiness. So all the underlined words are known as interjection. Interjection will always mark with an exclamation. I hope everyone understood the parts of speech. I herewith browsed and attached a song for easier learning, so listen and enjoy it.
As field and fountain, street and town. In place of noun, the pronoun stands, as he and she can clap their hands. The adjective describes a thing, as magic or wand or bridal ring. The verb means action, something done, to read, to write, to jump, to run. How things are done, the adverbs tell, as quickly, slowly, badly, well. The preposition shows relation, as in the street or at the station. Conjunctions join in many ways, sentences, words or phrase and phrase. The interjection cries out hard, I need an exclamation mark.
I hope everyone liked the song very much. Do practice the story and song. See you in the next video. Thank you.